Hi, this is Linda and Aaron with Traveling Flamingo, and today we're going to have a look at Napa Rose restaurant. This is in Disneyland. You can find it in the Grand Californian Hotel. This is one of 5 signature dining that are offered in the Disneyland Resort area. So we hope that you enjoy our video. Thanks so much for watching.
So you can access the Grand Californian Hotel with your reservation if you're not a hotel guest. If you are a hotel guest, obviously you can just go downstairs. If you are in the park in Disney's California Adventure, you can also access it that way. However, if you're in Disneyland, you'll have to exit the park and go to the hotel. They do also have a full bar here, so if you just want to come and sort of sit down and have a drink. They also have a lounge, so if you're not able to get dining reservations, you can go to the lounge as well.
The theme of the hotel carries into the restaurant, which is a craftsman's theme. I really liked the large windows. I felt it was really bright. There's a show kitchen, which is always fun. We did find it was a little bit loud, and maybe that was because it was such a large open space and there was quite a few families dining in there as well. But my favorite feature probably would have been the windows, that it gets a lot of the natural light inside as well.
So the menu has a lot of different options on there for you. You've got sort of a steak option, you've got a seafood option. There's also a bunch of salads and soups. So you can probably find pretty well anything that you would need on this. They do have pizzettas, which are basically really nice flatbreads. We really enjoyed those. So overall, we found the menu was really, really good. There, nothing was sort of overly fine dining, if you will. Sometimes you go into a fine dining restaurant and you don't know what anything is on the menu, and we didn't feel that was the case here. We thought everything was sort of an elevated version of something you'd probably get in any normal restaurant.
So for an appetizer, we tried the signature pizzetta of La Cuarcha. Sorry about that. We also got the grilled Creekstone Farms Prime New York. We tried the side truffle mac and cheese. We also had the sustainable salmon, and for dessert, we had the cheese board.
So bread service starts off your meal. The breads were really fresh, really great, good assortment. We really enjoyed it.
The pizzetta has flame grape tomatoes, caramelized onions, and cambozola cheese. We really enjoyed it. The crust was done perfectly. As you could see, we were hungry, and this is when we were able to take our first picture. Being that it's California inspired, they do have a really extensive local wine list. We decided to go with the specialty cocktails. We really enjoyed them. There's a lot of variety as well. As you can see, Aaron's had some edible flowers in it, which is sort of cute. And mine had some nice accenting here, fun flavors. So we really enjoyed it, something a little bit different to try. I'm not a huge wine drinker, so I liked having the cocktails.
So I had the grilled Creekstone Farms Prime New York steak with a bone marrow fritter, onion fondue, and mustard creme, and that was $50. This is all in US. The steak was very well cooked. It was very well done. The gravy sort of sauce on it was very good as well. I can't really have mustard, so I didn't have any of that. And the fritter was great as well. I really enjoyed the truffle mac and cheese. Linda isn't quite the biggest truffle fan, so I was able to eat most of this on my own. But it was great. I loved it. Very, very rich truffle flavor. There was probably quite a bit of money in terms of truffles in this, and the truffle side was $12. I would absolutely order this again, and if you are someone who loves that truffle flavor, get that mac and cheese. It was delicious.
I had the sustainable salmon with cured strawberry and lime summer corn relish, the elote frittatas, and watercress. It was $42. I really enjoyed it. The portion was perfect, especially after a busy day in the park, and I felt that everything was really fresh, and I would definitely have it again.
For dessert, we decided to cap it off with a cheese board with various different assortments of cheeses. There were some grapes on the board as well. A little bit of sort of a full whole grain type of baguette, and there was also a bit of a chili jelly that was really good on the cheeses as well. The cheeses that we had are listed here. They were very, very good. There was a blue cheese that I don't mind. My wife's not a huge fan of, but all the cheeses were really, really, really well done.
Being from the East Coast, we've been fortunate enough to visit California Grill a few times. We did feel there was quite a bit of similarity, especially when it came to the wine, the cocktails, and the different beverage options that were available to you. It is also a really well-decorated restaurant with the award-winning chef Andrew Sutton.
As you can see here, they have a lot of the articles written about them, awards that they've won. It's a very, very, very good restaurant, and it's been very popular in a lot of different medias. There's also a chef's table here too, which is always kind of fun and kind of reminds me again of California Grill when you can sit up by the sushi area.
We've never tried the chef's table, but if you've ever given it a try, we'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. They also have a really extensive whiskey and spirit section, so if that's something you're into trying, as well as many AAA 4-Diamond awards.
We highly suggest that you have dining reservations for Napa Rose. It does get pretty busy. There are also exclusive reservations if you stay in the hotel, so it might be a little bit easier if you're staying on property versus if you're not staying on property. We weren't, and we did have an advanced reservation, and it worked out really well for us.
They also offer a princess breakfast adventure. It sounds really cool. You get a 3-course meal, there's activities, and special visits with the princesses. So if you're there with young ones and would find that exciting, it might be a nice opportunity to have a meal and the visit with the princesses.
So one final interesting thing that we found out about the Napa Rose was the name. In your vineyard, at the end of the rows of grapes, you would plant a rose bush, and that rose bush would be the, sort of the leading indicator if the grapes were having any sort of trouble, whether that's drought or mildew or bugs. The rose bush, you'd see it in the rose bush first, and the farmers would be able to make corrective actions from there. So kind of a neat reason for the name, and we really enjoyed our time, and we hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day.